the case, the beginning of it, and where it all started, as far as you know, as far as the heat coming down.
Well, the BG Fed case started at we relocated to Detroit, Michigan after Hurricane Katrina. You follow what I'm saying? We set up shop up there, and when he got to Detroit, he caught 3 different gun cases up there in Detroit within a month span.
Okay.
He was able to make bond on those and go to court and eventually get them dismissed. But I think that's when the feds first started watching right there. You follow what I'm saying? That's when the feds first started watching. What was happening was, each time we had to fly out of town for a concert, we would always get stopped in the airport for that random search. For some reason, every city we went to, every layover we had, every city we went to, we always got the random search. And then when the feds actually picked him up, that's when we found out that he was on the investigation in New Orleans because it's where he's from, in Detroit because we lived there, in Atlanta because he moved to Atlanta, and in New York because he was going to New York for the record label shit.
Where did they pick him up from?
They picked him up in New Orleans. He was on a federal investigation in 4 different cities. And once we found it out later on, that's when I said to myself, damn, that makes sense why we kept getting stopped in the airport all the time. That wasn't no fucking random search. That was the feds right there. And Gar can tell you the same shit. Gar can vouch for that. Just him knowing that he was a convicted felon already. Just how the shit go. You're a convicted felon in the streets or whatever, bro, and you get caught with a pistol, 9 times out of 10, bro, eventually the feds gonna pick it up. Unless you go to court and cop out on that shit and take some state time. But that shit is lingering on your head and it's a pending case, bro. Most likely the feds coming, bro.
Open the door, ATL! Go! Open the door, ATL!
Where were you and what was going on when he got arrested?
When he got arrested, we was all in New Orleans, matter of fact. So the day he got, and he go the craziest shit about that. He got arrested a few days before his major album release party for the Too Hood to Be Hollywood album. So the album release party was on a Friday for Too Hood to Be Hollywood. Now I forgot the name of the club it was at, but wherever the club it was downtown, and it was right across the street from Central Lockup. His album release party was on a Friday. Now, keep in mind, it's the BG album release party on the Atlantic Records right here, under the major label. So we had all kind of label executives, DJs, and artists, and all kind of people flying in to come to the BG album release party under the major label. You follow what I'm saying? So everybody was excited about this.
Can you mention some of the names, some of the major names that y'all had on the list that was arriving?
Craig Calvin from Atlantic, Adam Grumble, whatever his name is from Koch. And the people I saw at the party, personally, myself, Mia X was there, Juvenile was there. And then we had a few promoters who flew in town, promoters who had booked us previous for shows. They flew in town for you, follow what I'm saying? So everybody was coming to town for this BG release party. And this was on a Friday right here. You follow what I'm saying? He went to jail on that Monday or that Tuesday. I forgot which day that Monday. It was earlier that week, Monday or Tuesday. That's when he got caught when him and his people got caught with the 3 guns riding in New Orleans East, which is what he's in jail for right now, the Fed case. So when they initially got caught, he had no bond. You follow what I'm saying? So keep in mind from a business perspective, he's in jail on Monday and Tuesday, some shit that we wasn't counting for, but we know him from a labor perspective. He got a release party Friday that everybody's coming in town for. What do we do? Do we call everybody and say, hey, he's in jail? Or do we just sit there and just play it cool and hope that we can get him out before Friday? He don't get out Monday, no bond. Tuesday, no bond. Wednesday, no bond. Knowing that the release party is Friday. Thursday, Carol talked to his lawyer. The lawyer telling Carol, we may can get him out by tomorrow. You follow what I'm saying? By this time, people are arriving in town, ready for the party and all this type of shit. So Friday, doors open at 9 or 10 o'clock. People are pouring into the club for the release party. You follow what I'm saying? The whole time, nobody knows BG is right across the street in jail. Now, from the business perspective, what it looks like is BG is not there early. He's going to wait till the club get crowded so he can make a guest appearance. That's what it's looking like to the crowd. Myself, Carol Dorsey, his auntie, and Lady Dollar, which is another employee of Chopper City, we leaving at the club, going back and forth to the jail, going back and forth, walking across the street, going to the jail, seeing what's over the bond. The lawyer's saying he'll be out in 30 minutes, he'll be out in an hour. We're working on it right now, we're working on it right now, we're working on it right now. The whole time the club is getting super packed. I say around 11:30, the lawyer tell Carol he should be out in about 15 minutes, everything is cool. About 11:45, 12 midnight, he walk out the jailhouse, put his jewelry on, walk across the street and walk right in the club. You follow what I'm saying? So to the crowd, it looked like he just made a guest appearance. But little do y'all know, this nigga just walked out of jail. We've been fighting to get him out of jail all week. He just walked out of jail and walked in the club. You follow what I'm saying? That's the backstory that people don't know. To the people in the club, he just made a guest appearance. But to the motherfuckers like us behind the scenes, we just got a nigga out of jail literally 5 minutes ago. Literally 5 minutes ago. He walked out of jail, didn't change clothes, walked right across the street and walked in the club. Literally.
And he rocked it and he got the support. Did he mention it that night?
Everything. No, he didn't mention the jail shit. No, nobody mentioned the jail shit. Only people knew what was going on was us behind the scenes. So he walked in the club and just played like it was a regular night. Like, the club started at 8 o'clock. I came in this bitch around 12:30 when it's crowded. That's how it looked. But behind the scenes, this nigga just walked out of jail. That's why the fuck he wasn't there. The following week, it hit the internet. The BG is locked up on gun charges, but really he was already out by then. It's just the news and hit the internet until a week later. You follow what I'm saying? And luckily for us, that news didn't spread the week of the release party, because we would have had to try to explain that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And luckily it came out a week later after he was already out.
If I ain't a hot boy, then I don't know who is. If I don't co-sign for you, then you don't exist. Now, we gotta go down and spoil the greatest. Everything after this group here is imitation, nigga. It's no hate, and it's only the truth. Nobody can do it quite like we do.
When he got out, on bond from that, the U.S. Marshals popped up at the office while we weren't there leaving business cards or whatever. You feel me? So I kind of knew then where the situation was going.
When the sentencing came out, bro, what was going through your head?
I feel like they overdid it. I feel like that shit was unnecessary. They gave him a 14-year sentence, and that shit, I feel like that was unjust. You follow what I'm saying? But they did him like that because he wouldn't snitch. So that comes with that. They tried to get him to tell on some people in New Orleans, and he wasn't going for that shit. So they hit him over the head for that. On that tip, BG held it solid. He paid for it, but he kept it solid. You follow what I'm saying? I will say this, man. What people need to know, man, BG is a solid dude, bro. You rap that gangster shit. He's about the gangster shit. But at the end of the day, man, when you talk to that dude, man, he is a good-hearted dude. He's a likable individual, and that's why people got a lot of love for him. You follow what I'm saying? People really got love for BG. I got love for him, bro, because he's a good-hearted dude outside of the music. And that's not to soften his character up, you follow what I'm saying? Because he's a street nigga at heart, but he's a good-hearted dude. And people need to know that about him. Because nowadays, in these days, video Wayne, bro, when niggas looking at a certain amount, anything past 5 years, bro, niggas telling them, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Man, it's just, salute to that nigga BG, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga, solid nigga, free BG.
Everywhere I go, I gotta be prepared. From sun up to sundown, I represent that uptown. And nigga like me got that crown. Rest in peace, Soldier Slim. Yeah, I do it for him. Plus I do it for me. Beaches who is a G. Beaches who is the nigga that the hoes wanna see. Beaches who is the nigga, I'm the MVP. I'm freestyling in the middle of my fucking kitchen. You niggas gotta listen. You niggas pay attention. You want it, you can get it. I got a big old Tommy. Yes, it stay on me. Chopper City's the army. Nigga, you don't want me to come through your city. Come through your set. Nigga, it's a rap, it's a wreck, it's a whatever you wanna do. Just expect the unexpected. 'Cause I'm undefeated.